KD8 EPC. This is KD8 SLG. I only got about half of that, Dustin. Slow down. How you doing?
Oh, not too bad there, my friend. Just over here munching on a sandwich and a pickle, and then getting ready for the net. So not a lot going on over here. What's going on over in your neck of the woods?
Oh, rain, snow. I didn't have water for a couple hours this morning. I think the pump went out last night with some of the weather. Did you, I completely forgot about the big Wednesday morning net. Did you check in?
I studied the inside of my eyelids till about 10 a.m. this morning.
Oh, I hear you, dude. You know what? I finally got the temperature regulated in here, and I know you're probably the only person out there that will appreciate keeping it at like 64 degrees, but that's sleeping temperature for me, and I've been taking advantage of it.
KAQKO.
Hi, Nick at Night. I hear you. Stand by for just a second so I don't lose my train of thought here. Definitely appreciate the 64 degrees. That's perfect. I think it was something about last night, man. It was the first night in months that I haven't woke up at least once during the night. I slept all through the night until I woke up this morning at 10 o'clock, so that was pretty solid. So I hear you. QKO, take it away.
Well, hello, gentlemen. I will say 64 is not bad. I usually keep mine at 68 because if I turn 64, my wife will, not be happy. But I can appreciate a nice, cool night being under warm covers to sleep in. That's awesome. Anyway, just kind of listening out here, going to pick up my mom and then pass it off to Nick. KD8 SLG.
KD8 QKO, KD8 SLG. Good to hear you there, Nick. And drive safe out there, buddy. Dustin, you were getting all crackly and breaking up there on the last transmission. Let's make sure we're all clean before we start at the top of the hour.
All right, let me try this again. Hopefully everything's all right. If not, I'll go out and make sure the wind didn't knock my antenna down or something. But hopefully we're coming in clear. You'll have to let me know there. Back over to you.
KAQKO, were you hearing that, or is it just on my end?
KAQKO, yeah, I'm hearing it too. He's crackly. Dustin crackles.
K8 PMI, I got crackles on both those transmissions. I don't know if it's something with our tower.
And Nick at Night and Phil there both too, so must be something in the atmosphere.
I'm hearing it on all of you, so I'm guessing it's not isolated to Dustin or me for that matter. So thanks, guys. All right, Dustin, I'm going to set up NetLogger. I'll hear you at the top of the hour. Everyone, I hope you check into the Boredom Breaker net this afternoon. This is KD8 SLG.
I'll be listening, but your transmission is clear, Nick. The other two I got crackles. But other than that, I'll be clear, and you guys have a great net. K8 PMI.
KAQKO. I'll be clear as well. 783. Hey, maybe I can get my mom driving around with it too, and then that starts up, and I'll try to convince her to check it too. I don't think she's touched a radio in like a year. Anyway, with that, I'll pass it off to you, whoever's left. This is KAQKO 73.
All right, gentlemen, thank you much. Yeah, the only one I'm not getting a little bit of noise on is just Nick there, so I guess it is what it is, and we're going to deal with it. So we'll say 73 all the way around. I'm going to finish eating my sandwich, and Nick at Night, if you can get your mom to check in, we would certainly appreciate that, and it'd be good to hear you two and Phil on the net there. So we'll say 73, and we're going to clear until that time. This is KD8
W8WKY. W8WKY, repeater PL1 14.8. W8WKY.
This is KD8SLG. We'll be linking to the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker net for the next couple of hours. The net starts in about a minute and a half at the top of the hour. Please stand by. It's KD8SLG.
KD5VNU, standing by for the Boredom Breaker net. KD5VNU.
W8WKY.
Alright, I turned it down a little. How's that?
Good afternoon and welcome to the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker net. My name is Dustin. My call sign is KD8EPC and I will be net control for the first hour today. The Boredom Breaker net meets every day at noon Central Time on the RCWA repeater Allstar Node 49562 and Echolink N5XQK-R. This is a directed net. All traffic must pass through net control, and all stations are welcome to check in. And we will take multiple rounds of check-ins, so if you don't get in the first time, stand by, and we'll get to you as soon as we can. We're linked in with Arkansas, Virginia, and various other repeaters throughout the country, so we ask that you key for a couple of seconds before and after you transmit, so we hear everything you have to say. Before we start taking check-ins, is there any emergency or priority traffic? Please call now. All right, not hearing any emergency or priority traffic. Stations waiting to check into the Boredom Breaker net. Please say your call phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name and location.
Whiskey Alpha, Kilo Oscar Charlie, WAAKOC, Fred, Echolink, Echolink, Mobile.
Covington, Virginia.
Kilo Golf 4, Oscar Yankee Sierra, KG4 OS, Mobile. Kevin in Lynchburg, Virginia, in and out.
Kilo Delta 5, Echo November Uniform, KG5, ENU, Gil, Claremore, Oklahoma.
Charlie 5, Quebec Kilo Oscar, K8 QKO, Nick and Akron.
Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor.
All right, guys, let me hold it up right there and make sure I've got it. All right, I picked up KD5E and New Gill. I have AB8MO Andy there, short time. I have WAKOC in the mobile. I have KC3MWK Bruce. I have KG4OYS. Kevin was mobile in and out. Kevin, good to hear you. AI5HB Craig, K8QKO mobile. KC5RBG. I know there was a couple there I missed, and there was a bunch of doubles, but let me just get through this list we've got here because we have a lot of mobiles, and I'll catch some more check-ins in just a minute. So let's start at the top here. Let's go talk to Andy real quick. AB8MO, how you doing? You at the lunch table?
I sure am. No, that's not your call. KD80PC, this is AB8MO. All right. Yeah, it's, well, at least it's not raining. Yesterday was just downright miserable. Wet and windy, and well, it looks like it's slightly snowing. So at least the wind's not blowing like crazy. So anyway, just wanted to get in here. Thanks for getting me on the list there, Dustin, from Middlefield, Ohio. I'll throw it back to you and catch y'all on the Beacon Net tonight, hopefully. KD80PC and the Boredom Breaker Net. This is AB8MO.
All right there, Andy. Well, good to hear you out there today, my friend. And yeah, we'll be there tonight. And boy, there was something else I was going to say. Oh yeah, it is raining here. It's kind of raining on and off all day. So there you go. We'll say 73 for now, Andy. Great to hear you, and we'll catch you later on. Let's catch Fred here in the mobile WA8KOC. How you doing?
Dustin, thanks for taking my check-in. Sorry, I didn't pause for the moment. Dustin, thank you for taking my check-in. Appreciate that. Doing okay. On the road. Pretty great day here. Light sprinkles. Had a little bit of flurries along the way. No kind of accumulation, so I guess that'll be good. The wind has died down here as well, like Andy said. So there's been some damage I've seen up in Cleveland and stuff, limbs, trees and stuff, but nothing real bad. So at any rate, I hope you have a good rest. I do appreciate you letting me get in here real quick, and my best to just Nick over there on the blue screen. You guys take good care of yourselves. We will talk to you this evening on the Beacon Net. 7-3 to you and everybody else checking in here on the net. Great to hear everybody. KD8 EPC in the group, WA8KOC.
All right there, Fred. Well, thanks so much for joining us, my friend. We certainly do appreciate you being here, and it's always wonderful to hear you on the air. So thanks again for taking time out of your day to stop by and say hello to us. We'll say 73 for now, and hopefully we'll catch you again there maybe this evening. All right, let's go catch Nick at night here in the mobile. QKO, how you doing?
K8QKO. Hello, Dustin. Hello, everyone on the net. Yeah, just kind of running some errands here with my mom, and figured I'd hop on the net since I usually miss it when I'm working. But that's really all I have going on. Look forward to hear everybody on the Beacon Net tonight, and I hope everybody has a great day. With that, I'll pass it back to you, Dustin. K8QKO.
All right, very good there, Nick. We're glad to catch you in the mobile, and You ought to try to convince your mom to say hello. I think she's got her license, does she not? All right. Well, Nick, we'll say 73 to you then, my friend, and catch you this evening. All right, let's see what we got here next. Let me break for time. We're going to go back to the top here and talk to Gil now. KD5ENU, take it away.
Good afternoon. I hope everybody's good out there, enjoying the nice sunshine, maybe where you're at. Sunshiny here. Last time I checked, it was 45 degrees, I believe, here in Claremore. That was about 30, 40 minutes ago. So anyway, just got finished with lunch and had pizza, and which was good, and Dr. Pepper to wash it down with. So anyway, I'll get off here and let you get on with the net. I'm sure there's a lot of people wanting to check in. So stay on the warm side of the orders, people. KD5ENU, back to net control, 7-3.
All right there, Gil. Well, thanks so much for stopping by. And I'll tell you what, you better go outside and enjoy a little bit of that sunshine for me, because we've got what I like to call Ohio gray, and that'll stay till about April or maybe even early May sometimes. So there you go. We'll say 73 to you, my friend. Have a great afternoon, and we'll catch you down the log. Let's go over and talk to Bruce now. KC3MWK, good afternoon. Try again there. KC3MWK. Bruce, are you with us?
Yeah, KC3MWK. Dustin and Nick doing the login. We got 50 degrees right now, sunny day today. And yesterday it rained so hard that I looked up and my ceiling was leaking in my shack. So I guess I gotta get that taken care of. That's all. Back to net control. KC3MWK.
Well, Bruce, that's a bummer that you had a leak like that, and hopefully you get it resolved sooner than later. We also got quite a bit of rain yesterday. Actually, it started out as a kind of snowy, slushy, freezing rain in the morning, and then by afternoon it was just rain. But we got so much of it so quickly that the roof at the place I work was leaking everywhere, and we had to get a guy up there to go try to unclog the drain because it got a bunch of slush stuck in it. So there you go. We'll say 73, Bruce. Have a great day, and we'll catch you down the log. Let's jump back on over to Oklahoma and talk to Greg now. AI5HV, good afternoon.
W8WKY.
This is Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor, Greg in Broken Arrow. Doing pretty good this afternoon, Dustin. How about yourself? Hope you're feeling better.
Greg, all is well in the world here, my friend. I can't complain at all. I'm off work till Friday morning, and I have nowhere to be and nothing that I particularly have to do. I am feeling better, so that's fortunate. Tested negative Sunday night and went back to work Monday morning, so there you go. We'll say we're going to turn it back over to you for how are you doing, and what comments do you have for us today?
Well, I just retirement yesterday was the first day I wasn't fighting with somebody to get my retirement, all my retirement set up. We started back in November, December time frame. Thought it was all squared away. Turned out it wasn't. So my advice to everybody is, if you're planning on retiring, check, double check, and triple check to make sure you got all your stuff together. Other thing I want to mention, Dustin, if you could please, is proxy in my wife Judy, Kilo India 5, Victor Victor Echo.
All right there, Greg. We certainly can proxy in your wife there. Not a problem at all. And, yeah, you know, anytime you're dealing with the government, you got to add an extra 8 to 12 weeks. And any of those other things, too, you know, even just trying to deal with things. I saw your ordeal with the phone and everything, too. So there you go. But, all right, Greg, we've got all that for you, but we got quite the list to get down here. So I'm going to turn it back to you one more time here, and then we've got to get down the log. AI5HV with KD8ETC. Back to you.
Yeah, so one last tip of advice is I got a Yaesu FTM 500DR for my retirement gift at work. I wanted to use it with my new M17 board, and there is a specific cable that you need. It's a CT167. So my advice is if you need that cable, it's a mini DIN 10 pin, order it from a reputable company like DX Engineering, Gigaparts, Ham Radio Outlet. Do not order it from the place you order the M17 board from, because it has a square head on the plug and it will not fit in the back of the radio. So just want to share that bit of information for anybody else that might be thinking about getting that M17 board. With that, I'll say blessings to you, Dustin and Nick. Thank you for running the net this hour. I appreciate you both. Say blessings to you and blessings to everybody out there listening on the net. This is Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor. I'll be clear on your final.
All right there, Greg. Well, so good to hear you. And that M17 sounds really interesting. I've looked into it a little bit, and it's a little over my head, but one of these days I'm going to learn about it and figure it out. So maybe it'll be fun to get a bunch of us in there and try to figure out how to do it together. So we'll say 73 TM. We'll catch you down the log. And now we're going to jump over to my good buddy Shannon there. KC5, real big guns. How you doing, my friend?
Hello there, Dustin, Nick, and the net, KC5RBG, and my signal may be a little bit noisy. I'm actually in my dining room just finishing up lunch. You know, it's not very far away, and there's all kinds of LED lights and stuff around here, so. But, you know, you're talking about doctor's appointments and stuff. Well, you know, I got to... At 1, top of the hour, I get to go to one. After that, I get to go take care of the extra a little bit, get some stuff done for her, and then my day will be able to relax. But Friday, I should be getting Kenyon. That'll be nice. So we'll see how all that goes. Be able to relax, but it would be cool if I get him. And Friday I should be getting Kenyon. He gets to stay with me a little longer. That'll be nice. That'd be pretty sweet. How all that goes. But y'all have a good net there. Take care, and we'll catch up with you a little bit later. And we'll also try to hit you on the beacon net tonight. Kilo Charlie 5, real big guns. God bless. And 73, back to net control.
All right there, Shannon. So great to hear you out there today, my friend. And boy, I've never hoped for anybody to get snowed in, but you know what? I hope you do so you can have fun there with Kenyon. I'm not looking forward to that whole thing coming Friday and Saturday. It looks like it's going to be pretty gnarly here, so fingers crossed it doesn't get too bad, because Saturday I've got to go north, only another half hour north of here, but anywhere north of here is bad because the lake effect snow will just beat down on you. So there you go. 73, Shannon, great to hear you, and we'll catch up again later. Let's jump back on over here to Ohio and talk to Scott now. K8VOX in Vermilion, how you doing?
Good afternoon, everyone. This is KE8VOX, Scott up here on the shores of Lake Erie. Thanks for getting me in, and Nick, having to come through Echolink today. RF just ain't treating me right today with this weather we got, but it's 38 up here on the lake. Got about some 4-foot white caps out there, so it's not really a nice day. too cold for me to go out there and play around with antennas, so I'm just going to stay inside and play around with radios, I guess. Ain't much to do. Just got back, had to go rain, and I've had my fresh air and enough driving for the day. So, hey, everybody have a great day, and this is KEA VOX, and I'll be sending it back to you, Dustin. 73.
All right there, Scott. Well, thanks so much for joining us, my friend. It's great to hear you. And I just looked down at the bottom of my laptop to give you a weather report, and this is the first time it's actually been on in months. So I looked down and it said it was 85 and sunny, and then I clicked it again, and now it says 35 and cloudy. And I'm like, all right, that's much better. Great to hear you, my friend. You're sounding good, and we hope to hear you again tonight. Let's jump on down to John now, KUIB. I think he's over in Hartville. How you doing?
KDA EPC from KDA UIB. Good afternoon, Dustin, and everybody out there on the net. Yes, sir, I'm working away here in good old Ohio. And take a look outside here real quick, and it's lightly raining and the wind's still blowing. And hoping I don't end up in Oz before the end of the day. Hi. But with that, guys, I'm going to head back to work here so I can make that $5 dream happen in nickel at a time. This is KDA UIB. I'm going to hand this back to Net Control 73, y'all.
All right there, John. Well, great to hear you out there today, and try not to have too much fun there at the Big W. We'll go ahead and flip another nickel in the jar for you, and we'll say 73 for now. We're going to jump on down here to Phil now. K8PMI, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. This is K8PM. How you doing today, Dustin, and everybody on the Boredom Breaker? Great to hear everybody out there. Just got into the office and actually just loaded up NetLogger, and you called me already, so that's pretty good. Everybody out there, you have a great day, and it sounds like the whole nation's under bad weather. So you just got to deal with it. It's that time of year. So sending it back to you, Dustin. This is K8PMI.
All right there, Phil. Well, don't have too much fun there at the office. It's great to hear you, and you know what? It is that time of year, so we're going to get some weather. So we'll say 73 for now, and great to hear you, and hopefully we'll hear you again there real soon. All right, I know it says he's in and out, but I'm going to try him anyway real quick. WB8CXO. Mike, are you with us today?
W8WKY.
He's up late past that, 220. I won't hear you. Pennington Way.
All right, I heard his station there. Stand by 1 second. I'll get your call right back there. Well, WB8CXO is in and out there. We'll say hi to Mike real quick, and thank you for putting this live stream on YouTube. For anybody who wants to listen on YouTube, you can go to search WB8CXO on YouTube, and you can find the live stream of this, and usually of the Beacon Net also in the evening. So let's see, we're going to go back down here. I heard somebody just call in with a Yankee in their call sign. You want to come back with your call, and I'll try to catch you this time? All right, nothing heard there. We're at the bottom of the list. This is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net, and we're looking for check-ins. Please call now.
Kilo Golf 4 Sierra Charlie Kilo in Copley, Ohio.
Uniform K9WVU. Wing in Richmond, VA.
Delta 4 Yankee Victor Victor Jefferson, Virginia.
KZV Kyle in Covington, Virginia.
Says Kilo 4 India Tango Quebec Portable K4IQ in Northern Chesterfield, Virginia.
Oscar N5 GLO Bill Oakhurst, Texas.
sure I've got it.
Bravo K8TLB. Randy in Ohio. I'll be in and out. 73.
All right. Let me try this again here, make sure I've got it. I missed a couple there, and I'm going to have to come back to you. But let me tell you who I did. I got this by yellow bill. I have KG for SEK. I have K9W. I have a Keeler Whiskey Victor. Because they didn't come up with anything, I'll come back to that one. I got a station. All I got was a name of Kyle. I missed that call, so I'll come back for that. TQ I have K8, Randy there. Call it's still loading, but actually getting Randy in and out. Let's see, let me look up here in that station with the name of Kyle. Will you come back with your call real quick for me?
For Kilo Zulu Victor K4 KZ.
All right, thank you, Kyle. I knew I recognized the voice, but I couldn't quite make out the call, so appreciate that. And then I got the WVV fixed. That's Ethan K8 WVV. So we'll try that again, and then we have Randy KLB in there, in and out. All right, let me go back up here to the top. I don't think I have it. And I'm going to start with Bill N5GLO. Are we out on the porch still?
N5GLO, roger that, on the porch. It's not good. When I got out here this morning at 5 o'clock, or 5:30, it was 38 degrees, or 34 degrees, something like that. So it's got up 69 sunny. I'm on Echolink today because this weather, my repeater I've been getting through had a little bit of problem, and the owner of the repeater changed out repeaters, but it's not picking up it's not picking me up for fringe here. He previously had a preamp on it, which is isn't working now, and he hadn't got another one, so till that gets hooked on, I'll probably be coming through Echolink. I enjoy going through the repeater, but I will check it out. Anyway, everyone have a good day, and be safe, especially with some of this weather that's coming through. They tell us that it already works like that S word for us down here next week, possibly, at the first part. So, and that really messes us up to get it. Anyway, back to you.
All right there, Bill. Well, you stay warm there, and I would kill for 60 degrees. It's like 35 and cold, kind of rainy here. So I hope you don't get too much of that, the big S there. Nobody wants that, but they're throwing around the words polar vortex here in the Ohio area, and the last one of those was unpleasant. It brought a lot of snow, and it was really, really, really cold. So there you go. We'll say 73, and we'll catch you there later on. Let's jump on over to Mark now. KG4SCK, take it away.
Hey, good afternoon, Dustin and Nick and everyone on the Boredom Breaker Net. Well, this little crescendo of cold leading into next week got me running around at lunchtime like a little mini prepper. I went to DX Engineering and got me a couple of hand sticks, 6 meter and 10 meter for my experiment off the balcony. Went to Acme, got me some chili beans and meat for some chili this weekend. I went to Sam's and got me a couple of flashlight lanterns. And I'm studying on that power supply backup thing reviewed in the ARRL, and thinking about one of those KG4 SCK. If I can borrow a little line from KD8MMY the other day on the barometer net, we come from the land of ice and snow, from the midnight sun where the hot springs flow. KG4 SCK, back to net.
Oh man, now that song's gonna be stuck in my head. Thanks, Mark. Anyway, we're just about ready. We've got to work those days, but I've got extra gas for the generator. All my batteries are charged, and yeah, I got nothing to worry about. If it gets crappy and it does it too cold, I've got a door with a wood stove. I can go hang out there. So there you go. Mark, we'll say 73. Great to hear you, and I'm sure we'll talk to you again this evening. All right, let's go down to K9 WVU. Wayne, how you doing?
Well, hello, Dustin, and hello, Net. This is K9WVU. Well, the rain has stopped falling. The wind has stopped blowing. I went out and counted my antennas, and I've still got the same number that I had before it started last night. So I must be able to get on the air. It's sunny here today, partly cloudy. I believe it's about in the mid-30s, maybe up to 40. But we got away fairly easily compared to some folks. We had no tornadoes. We had heavy rain and flooding, but nothing that we're not used to and can't handle. So I'm getting over a big old cold. So I'm going to sit here in a comfortable chair and rest my body. I am looking to call up Net on the YouTube channel. It's kind of talk to everybody. I hope it has a great day, a great week, and we look forward to talking to you soon. K9WVU in Richmond, Virginia, Connect Control.
All right there, Wayne. Well, great to hear you out there, my friend. Always a pleasure. We'll stay 73, and we'll get there down the log. Let's jump on over now to K8 WVV. How you doing? All right, nothing heard. One more time there. Let me make sure I didn't miss him. K8 WVV. Ethan, are you there?
WAWKY.
Are you calling for KM4 KZB?
Well, you're next on the list right under him, and Ethan there isn't answering, so KM4 KZB Kyle, go ahead and take it away.
Well, the rain finally stopped after about 3 inches or so. The wind hasn't laid up any. Has COVID, so I've been taking care of her. She's still under quarantine for about another 5 days. So otherwise, that's about all going on over here. Doing some chores, stuff. That's been all I have for you. Hey, important, we're clear.
Your KM4 TV. Well, Kyle, thanks for stopping by, and I hope the wife is feeling better soon. I know that COVID's no fun. I just got over it, so best wishes, and I hope she's feeling better there soon. We'll say 73 to you for now. We're going to move on down here to Ben. K4ITQ, how you doing, my friend?
Top of the afternoon, Dustin. Good hearing you this afternoon. We've been out getting a shot at the doctor's office and got taken out to lunch, and it was very nice. And we're just getting back here, settling in, and we're just taking it easy the rest of the day. I hope you're doing well, and I'm so sorry that you got COVID. I'm glad you got over it. We're trying to hide away from all that stuff. We don't go places, and we try to avoid what we can. I had everybody on the net this afternoon, and Dustin, thanks for doing it. Thanks for picking us up, and we look forward to next time. This is Kilo 4 India Tango, Quebec, back in net control.
All right there, Ben. Well, it's great to hear you out there. And, so I've been lucky that I have gotten more. I work with all the time, so I'm always at places where it could actually be. So it was a week thing, in and out and done. So there you go. You stay safe, and we'll catch you again real soon. All right, let's jump on back over here to Ohio and talk to Dave, NT8D. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Dustin. Good afternoon to everybody on the Boredom Breaker Net. Nice to be home on a Wednesday afternoon to chat with you all for a minute. Weather's just been nicely nasty here in Ohio. Not horrible, just nicely nasty. I'm trying to figure out how to become a proper businessman, as my sister would say over across the pond. I'm going to just say hello to everybody and be happy to be able to chat with you for just a second. I don't know, maybe you can answer a question. Do you know if Mike QWE is going to be on tonight for the Beacon Net? I need to get in touch with him and ask him a question or two there, Dustin. I know he has done some trivia for them for the Beacon Net before, so I'm not sure if you were expecting him tonight or not. So if you let me know before you jump to the next person. Back to Net Control, NT8D, Dave and Copley.
Let's see, Dave, without looking at the schedule, I'm not sure. Boy, I'm trying to think of who did it last Wednesday, but I'm sure he'll be there for the pre-show. So if you're there, we do a kind of Mickey Mouse roll call right at the beginning. So if you come in right at the beginning, you should be able to catch him for sure, I would think. Sometimes he even comes here. I haven't seen him today yet, but I'm guessing he will probably be there. It may even be his turn to do trivia. So stop by tonight, say hello, and I'm sure you can ask Mike your question there. I hope that answered your question there, Dave. Did you have anything else for us today?
Negative. Thanks, there, Dustin. I'll try to catch the pre-show at least. You have a terrific afternoon. Stay dry, stay warm, and stay safe. NT8D.
All right. Thank you so much there, Dave. It's always a pleasure to hear you, and thanks for wrangling everybody there every morning on the Barometer Net. We'll say 73T, and we'll catch you there down the log. All right, that brings me to the bottom of the list. I had Randy KTLB in and out, and N8JT Bill was in and out. So this is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. We're looking for check-ins. Please call now.
KE8HNK, Mobile, Elmer.
KC8 Fox Queen Victor Mark, KC up in Cleveland.
Kilo Echo 8 Tango Quebec Romeo, KE8 TQR, Keith in Uniontown, Ohio.
E5CFY, Kilo 5 Charlie, Foxtrot Yankee, Ray in Tulsa.
All right, we picked up a few good ones there. Let me tell you who I've got. I have K8HNK Elmer in the mobile. I have KC8FQV Mark up in Cleveland. I have K8TQR Keith, and I have K5CFY Mr. Ray, the net controller for the next hour. Let's start with Elmer there in the mobile. K8HNK, good afternoon.
KE8HNK in the group. Just doing nothing but mobiling home from work here, me in serious business, and we're kind of rolling along on this kind of cool day. It's going to be interesting next week to see how she handles the extreme cold. A couple of times we've had ignition freeze, so I'm kind of planning for that a little bit time-wise. But other than that, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. She's been a trooper since day one, so kind of enjoying that. Let me break for some time. kind of noteworthy little thing on our Weather Spotter group. We have a little page on Facebook. It actually kind of went over 1,000 followers this week. And since then, it has been kind of growing leaps and bounds. I was kind of surprised. We had a little lull there between 940 and 1,000 for a long time, including a couple of severe thunderstorms. We didn't get any followers, so it was kind of something interesting there, kind of growing a group. So kind of put a little bit of pep in my spirit being a Skywarn person. So it's kind of a bittersweet thing, you know. You wait and wait and wait, and then you get the opportunity. So hold on, let me break for some more time. Other than that, I hope everything's going good for you. Good job on the net control. And with that, I'm going to say 73. This is K8H&K. Back to net control, KD8 EPC. Have a bright and blessed day.
Here, Elmer. Well, thanks for joining us, and hopefully everything works in the Jeep there when that deep freeze comes here. So we'll say 73 for now. Have a great afternoon, and we'll catch you there down the log. Let's jump on over to Mark now. KC8FQE, take it away.
All right, KC8FQE. Yeah, I'm up with my mom. So just finished lunch, and we were just talking. So I just want to stop in and say hello. That went good last night. So yeah, and I didn't have no problem coming up to Cleveland. Really, that's the first time I drove up into Cleveland. So, well, everything was good. We're over at Lutheran Hospital. Beds are, I guess, hard to come by. So we wanted to go to Hillcrest, but they didn't have any there, so they found one at Lutheran over on the west banks of the, right by the West Side Market. So, well, everything is going good, and President back to that, she's doing good. So, back it comes, KC8FQE.
W8WKY.
All right there, Mark. Well, you be safe in Cleveland, my friend. We'll say 73, and I'm sure we'll talk to you again tonight. All right, let's jump on down to Keith, K8TQR. Take it away.
KD8 EPC, KE8TQR. Good afternoon, Dustin. Good to hear you this afternoon. Glad you're feeling better. And good afternoon to everyone else here in the Boredom Breaker Net. Good to hear everybody today. I just finished up lunch, so now I can get on the radio. And I just wanted to jump in here. Wish everybody a wonderful Wednesday. And I know we got some weather coming in. I think some people are already getting it. Be careful out there. And remember those who are less able to get around in this weather. They may need a little help. So with that, I'm just going to say 73 all, and I'll turn it back over to you, Dustin. KD8 EPC, KE8TQR, 73.
All right there, Keith, and just one question before you go. What'd you have for lunch today?
Grilled cheese sandwich with salt and vinegar chips.
There you go. It must be a sandwich kind of day. I had a roast beef and cheese sandwich and a side of regular chips. So there you are. Keith, 73, my friend. Always a pleasure, and we'll hear you again this evening, I'm sure. Let's jump on over to Ray, Mr. Ray K5CFY, the net controller for the next hour. How you doing?
KD8 EPC and the group. This is K5CFY. I'm multitasking. I wanted to check out the equipment, make sure it's working, and I also wanted to say hi to you and all my friends up there. And so with that, I'll give it back to you. We'll be ready to go at the top of the hour. I want to invite everybody to hang around and do a recheck, and I'd love to talk to everybody. So I'll say 73, and we'll be listening. K5CFY. Back to you there, Dustin.
All right there, Ray. Well, you're sounding really good, and we look forward to hearing your next hour. You did a bang-up job the other day, or last Wednesday, so always interesting to listen, recheck, and see who says hello. So we'll say 73 to you for now, and we'll look for you up at the top of the hour there. But we're going to jump back on over here to Ohio, and we're going to talk to Trouble now. K8YUK, Miss Lucy, take it away.
There we go. K8YUK to KD8EPC and the group. Hi, everybody. Long time no talk. It's been crazy over here. We're still working on renovating the basement, and every time we think we fix something, something else breaks, and it's usually our fault, which is really embarrassing and humbling and expensive. In fact, I can think of next to no good side of it, except hopefully, by the time it's done, either the house will no longer be standing and it won't be a problem anymore, or we'll have a really nice basement room. So, fingers crossed for the latter, but I wouldn't be surprised by the former. Betty is not feeling so well. She's got a stuffy nose, and she's very grouchy and needy, and she's sleeping a lot, for better or for worse, but we really think her bedroom windows are really leaky, because her bedroom is always much colder than ours. So I sealed up the windows, and I'm hoping that'll make a difference tonight so she can actually get back on a better schedule so that I can get on a better schedule, and everybody will be happy in general. So that's what's been going on around here, and I'm going to eat my lunch, which is the first thing I've eaten today, come to think of it. I had coffee, because that's the kind of day it's been. So I have alternate trivia tonight. Wait a minute, I know that. My husband just showed up on the blue screen. What's the word? Is it 88? 88 to you? K-E-A-B-K-I? I don't remember. Anyway, I'm rambling. But I have alternate trivia for tonight's BeaconNet on W8WKY, so if you're interested, stick around. I told Josh just the question last night. He does not know the answer, but it made him laugh pretty hard. So I hope it is enjoyed. With that, I'm going to pass it back to Dustin. This is K8YUK saying stay dry, warm, and God bless.
All right there, Lucy. Well, so great to hear you out there, and sorry to hear that Betty is not feeling well. Hopefully she gets to feeling better there again real soon, and hopefully sealing those windows up did help. I'm not very good at construction, but if you ever need a demolition contractor, I have a sledgehammer and a pickaxe, and occasionally I'm even willing to travel high. So I hope all is well with you guys. Good to hear you out there, and looking forward to your alternate trivia. Looks like we picked up Mr. Lucy K8BKA is just an in-and-out blue screen check-in, so we'll say hello to Josh there. And that once again brings me to the bottom of my list. This is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net, and I'm looking for check-ins. Please call now.
Whiskey 7 Sierra Tango Tango, Whiskey 7 Sierra Tango Tango, Cal in Garland County, Arkansas. Go.
Kilo Delta 5, Alpha Foxtrot Sierra.
All right, we picked up a couple of good ones there. We have W7STT, Cal over in Arkansas, and we picked up KD5AFS Grant over there in Owasso. Right, let's take these two, and we'll take some more in just a minute. W7STT, Cal, how you doing?
Well, doing pretty fair. Wasn't able to get on the last day or two. Yesterday I was sitting in a courtroom trying to duck out on getting caught as a juror in a trial, and somehow managed to miss out, so I'm loose today, staying at home, not getting out. We have a 49 nice toasty warm degrees right now, and it was sunny outside. I went outside a few moments ago to check and see how it felt, and the sun feels absolutely warm when you're not in the breeze. It's not real windy, but a little breeze today. But behind the house there on the south, toasty. Anyway, not a whole lot going on here other than that, but just wanted to give you one more count and say good afternoon, I guess it is by now, to most of us anyway. And pass along our 7-3s to everybody. Take care, have a good one, and as old Tennessee Ernie Ford used to say, may the good Lord take a liking to you. Whiskey 7 Sierra Tango Tango, back to net control.
All right there, Cal. Well, thanks so much for joining us. We certainly do appreciate it. And, boy, go soak up some of that sun for me, because it's just a shade of Ohio gray here, and it's going to stay that way for a while. So great to have you with us, my friend. Thanks again for stopping by and giving us a number, and we'll catch you there down the log. Let's jump on over to Grant now. KD5 AFS over in Owasso. Grant, what are you smoking today?
KD8EPC in the net, KD5AFS. Good afternoon, Dustin, and hi, just Nick on the keyboard there. Don't have anything on the smoker today, Dustin. I've just been messing around the house trying to get a few things ready for the big cold blast we got coming. And let's see, just went out and got the snow shovel out of the barn, got it sitting outside beside the garage. And I hope I don't have to use that thing. I hate shoveling snow. You know, we don't get enough snow here, Dustin, for a snow blower or anything like that. So, anyhow, what else? Oh, I took the battery out of a zero turn. I don't have electricity out in the barn, so I can't put a float charger on it, and I don't want this cold weather to freeze it. So I got it here in the garage charging up, and it can stay in the garage till I need the mower again. And let's see, double check the faucets. All the hoses are unhooked. So I guess we're about as ready as we can be. We are also 49 degrees, Dustin. It wouldn't be bad out there, but it's really windy here today. So wind makes it feel a little chilly. Other than that, that's what's going on here, Dustin. You and Nick have a great day, and thanks for taking my check-in. And I'll send it back to Nick. KD5AFS.
All right there, Grant. Well, it sounds like you're all ready for that light stuff and for that cold to get there. I'll tell you what, I never put my snow shovel away. It sits out there in front of my house next to a broom and a rake all year round. Because, you ever put the snow shovel away, it's going to snow again. If you don't put it away, it'll never snow. So that's my theory anyway. Grant, thanks again, my friend. Always a pleasure to hear you out there, and you stay safe and stay warm. All right, Grant was the bottom of the list. We've still got plenty of time and plenty of empty lines to fill, so stations waiting to check into the Boredom Breaker net, please call now.
Kilo, India 5, Whiskey Delta Mike. KI5WDM, Donald, and the Osage Mobile.
Mike Delta. MDC, Michael in Winston, North Carolina.
All right, I picked up a couple there. I have KI5WDM Donald, and I have N3MDC Michael. Let's start with Donald there. He's in the mobile KI5WDM. Take it away.
This is Donald, KI5WDM. Just running up to Bartlesville. Got to get supplies, like Ray said. Get ready for the next big blow and cold. So, Mama gave me a list. Said, get gone. I'm gonna get gone. Just thought I'd get in. I haven't been on the last couple of days. I pulled in
All right there, Donald. Well, thanks so much for joining us, and I hope you get everything you need before that winter blast hits you. And unfortunately, in Ohio, we do have to use our shovels. Once it comes, especially that lake effect. If the lake hasn't froze over, we'll get lots of snow in a hurry. So there you go. We'll say 73 to you for now. Have a great afternoon and mobile safely out there. Let's go catch Michael now. N3MDC, take it away.
Well, good afternoon there, Dustin. Dustin, I couldn't get on the net yesterday. We had a very torrential storm that came through yesterday that dumped a lot of rain on my over here at my house, and had a huge flood come through my front yard. And so I couldn't get on that yesterday because we were on standby mode. So I had to tree branch hit my mom's car, which is laying right next to her car. I had to take that up the street. But I saw that you have your email address on your QRZ page, so I might send you some pictures of what happened here in North Carolina yesterday. But other than that, Dustin, I've been looking on the internet. One of my mom's favorite singers is coming to Asheville, so I'm going to get her some tickets coming up for Mother's Day for Mother's Day. So I'm going to do that probably in May. But other than that, Dustin, I'm looking forward to a couple of months. I've got some events I'm going to with George, but other than that, Dustin, I don't have that much to report, though, other than the storm we had yesterday, but we survived it. But back to you, Dustin, and send 3 of you safe.
All right there, Michael. Well, good to hear you out there, and I'd definitely be interested to see some of those pictures there. My email on QRZ is current, so by all means, feel free to send those over. We'll say 73. Great to hear you, my friend, and you be safe out there. I see one more mobile station here I'm going to hit real quick. W3ETB. Eddie, how you doing?
Yeah, hi, Dustin. I wanted to try to see if I can get in on your hour. Actually, it's getting close to the top of the hour. Out here mobiling around and pulled into the parking lot here at Safeway, and I said, well, let me pull in so I can get off the road and see if I can get in and say hi to Dustin. So, I'll probably be talking to you again later on the Beacon Net. So we'll just not hold anybody up, and we'll say hi and have a great day. This is W3ETB, back to net.
Eddie, well, great to hear you out there, my friend, for sure, and you mobile safely, and I hope we do hear you again this evening. We'll say 73, and we're going to jump back on up here to KF5 ADE Nickelodeon. Good afternoon. All right, I'm not sure if he's trying to get in on RF and it's not working, but we'll try him again in just a second. Let's go try Miss Sandy. I think she's got Echolink open. KG5SYC, take it away.
Good afternoon. I hope I'm not stepping on somebody. This is KF5AD, back to Dustin. Let me drop it just so we'll confirm that.
Go ahead there, Nick. You're up.
Oh, yes, we're up and running on the Echolink side. Yep, I can hear myself coming through my small Bofang. I guess we're not hitting it with the Bofang this afternoon. I was talking to Nick the other day on it, and it worked just fine. But who knows? Weather might be permitting us not to get enough signal over there to the repeater. But good afternoon, Boredom Breaker Net, the folks that are all out there, and Ray and everyone else that has chatted on the. I've got the RagChew monitor up because that's what works with an Android, and so that's what's on my my Chromebook here. So that's what we're kind of listening off of that. Hello to Lucy and Josh and everybody else that's out there as well. So we're looking forward to getting with y'all. This is KF5ADE. We'll turn it back to net control.
All right there, Nickelodeon. Well, glad to have you all in the area, and sorry that you're not able to hit the repeater today. I haven't heard you at all when you're trying to get in. Maybe make sure the tone didn't get switched or something, because sometimes that can happen. But great to hear you, and looking forward to seeing you all there for dinner in the meeting. I think it's next week, so we'll say 73 for now, and we'll catch you there later. Let's go talk to Miss Sandy now, KG5SYC. Take it away.
This is KG5SYC, and hello, Dustin and Nick and everybody out there. I wasn't sure if you had me on the list, but I guess I'm a sidekick to the KF5ADE, so we come as a pair. So it's always good to talk to you. And we'll plan to be on later on tonight. We'll probably be RF down in the basement with mine, and if my Bofang doesn't work, then we'll be on the Echolink side. So there you go. I put my phrase in, and I've said my piece. I got the baby to sleep, and it's all peace and quiet. This is KG5SYC. Back to you, Net Control.
All right there, Miss Sandy. Well, we're glad to have you, and we hope to hear you all later on this evening. And like I said, we're looking forward to seeing you all too there at the club meeting and all. So we'll say 73 for now. Welcome to Ohio, and we'll talk to you again soon. Let's go to KO5SIE. Ozzy, you changed your call on me. Go ahead.
Hey there, just wanted to get in on your hour before I jump into a meeting, and hopefully you and everybody else is staying warm. It's going to get cold here later in the week. Very cold, down into the single digits. So we'll see how things go. But anyway, good to hear from you, Nick. And I'll catch you next time around.
W8WKY.
All right there, Ozzy. Well, thanks for stopping by and giving us a number. We certainly do appreciate it. And, boy, congratulations on the new call sign, too. That is pretty cool. We'll say 73, and we're going to jump on over to Florida now and talk to Warm Weather Wade. WD8MIU, how are you doing?
Pretty good. Nick was right on the ball. He asked him to make sure I got on the short list. He already had me there, so we're doing fine. Had a good storm go through here last night. I guess you guys had some rain up there also, and we had high winds and a lot of rain, but nothing major. Everything was cool. Some tornadoes nearby us. St. Pete's just about 12 miles south of us, and they had some damaged trees come down and everything else. So I think we dodged a bullet on that one. But at any rate, doing great. Glad I was able to get here for you. Your hour's up, and hopefully you're feeling better too. I know you said you were didn't test positive anymore for COVID, so that's a good thing. Went back to work. Say hi to all my friends, and we'll let you continue on, and we'll see you doing the second hour. So WD8MIU, Seminole, Florida. Back over to you.
All right there, Wade. Well, great to hear you out there, my friend. As always, we certainly do appreciate it. And, yeah, we're feeling better here, too. So we'll say 73. Let's see. It's the end of my hour, but I'm going to give one more call for check-ins on the first hour. Anybody else want to sneak in here real quick? Please call now.
QFA Serapato, sir. Martin Wadford, Ohio. Hello, Dustin.
Kilo Alpha 8 Mike November Tango. Tom, we'll be in and out.
All right, we picked up two there. I got K8SFS, Mark, and I have, let's see, yeah, there it is, K8MNT, Tom, in and out. Tom, thanks for stopping by. Good to hear you. Let's go talk to Mark real quick. K8SFS, how you doing?
Checking in to say hello and give you one of the numbers and that. We got a wind visor until 4 p.m. and that. And it's 34 degrees right here in Wadford. And that feel like 23. say it's going to get up to 36 degrees today, and the wind is 19 miles per hour west. I don't know about gust wind. That may be what they're talking about, wind advisor. We might have gust wind in that until 4 p.m. Out of that, okay, and I'm going to give you one of the number, and oh, gas price, $2.88 to $2.89 a gallon, all around Wadler, okay, I played one game of chess this morning and lost, but I'm playing again tonight at the YMCA. A group of us is going to be meeting at the YMCA, and so we're going to play tonight. So I might play better tonight. But that, QFA, Sir, Fato, Sir, Martin Woodward.
All right there, Mark. Well, thanks so much for stopping by there, my friend. We do appreciate it. And, boy, stay out of that wind there. You don't want to get blown away. We'll say 73, and we'll catch you there down the log. I am over my time here, so I'm looking for Mr. Ray, K5 at CFY. Are you ready to take the helm?
EPC, K5 CFY. We're here and ready to go there, Mr. Dustin. Awesome job as usual. So have a great afternoon, and thanks for you and Nick and all of the folks from the Sierra Club coming down here and being on the first 2 hours of the net. I definitely appreciate it, and hope you have a good afternoon, and glad you're feeling better there, Dustin. 73, it's Ray, K5 CFY. We're ready to go.
Kilo Bravo 5, Victor Delta Bravo. KD5ENU, Gil, Claremore, recheck.
This is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee. My call is K5 CFY, Kilo 5 Charlie Foxtrot Yankee. And I will be the net controller for the next portion of the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker net. And right off the bat there, we got Mr. Ron, KB5EDB, and we got Mr. Gill there, KD5ENU. Anybody else?
4, India Tango, Quebec, K4 ITQ Portable, Bend, Northern Chesterfield, Virginia, recheck.
And Ray, you got Wade, WG8MIU, Seminole, Florida, recheck.
WA8KOC, Fred, Akron, recheck.
Right there. We got Ron, Gill, we had Ben, Wade, and Fred. All right, let's go to the top there and talk to Mr. Ron there. KB5, EDB.
Well, good afternoon, Ray, and everyone else. This is KB5 VDP. Go ahead and put my bunch in for your count. Isn't the weather nice compared to what it was yesterday? Of course, it's going to get really cold here, and that may be miserable, I guess. I've got a net on Friday nights, 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time on the Broken Arrow machine, 146.91 with a negative offset and an 88.5 hertz PO tone. Or you can connect with us on Echolink by going to Alpha Foxtrot 5 Lima Whiskey -R or Allstar Node number 530123. It'll be a training net. Everyone is welcome to check in, and I think that they had tornadoes last night, not in Oklahoma, but maybe I'll go ahead and get the jump on talking about some weather reporting and
things like that. So anyway, I'll go ahead and let you go, Ray, and I know that you'll have a lot of check-ins. KB5BDP.
Righty, Ron, well, appreciate you checking in, and yeah, I'm getting all ready for the cold. I got the generator out and started it up and ran for a little while, and getting some other things ready for the Arctic blast. So anyway, Ron, good to hear you in there. Take care. 73, Voclera, KD5EDB. Let's go to Mr. Gill there, KD5ENU with a recheck. Gill, go ahead.
Get ready for a cold blast. I was just looking at the weather for Saturday night. Low around 5 degrees with wind north around 15, gusts to 25. Guess what? Put your parkers and your snow pants on because it's going to get cold.
I'm hoping, the weather guys are usually off a little bit. I'm hoping they are, but we'll see. Anyway, good to hear you in there, Gil.
Well, I'm waiting for the bug man to get here to spray. They do this every 3 months, and usually in the mornings. But he's waiting until 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon to come. He does all of the buildings that is owned and managed by the people that has this building, including the ones in Muskogee. So he's got a lot of spraying to do. But I'll get out here and turn it back over to you and let you get on with the net. Everybody stay on the warm side of the door. KD5ENU, back to net control, 7-3.
Alrighty. Well, thank you, Gil there. Appreciate you checking in, and have a great afternoon. Stay safe, stay warm, and we'll say 73 to you. We'll clear with KD5ENU. Let's go talk to Ben, K4ITQ, and Wade, you'll be up next.
K5 CFY and the Border Breakers, K4 ITQ. Top of the afternoon, Ray, good hearing you. You sounding good into Virginia. Not any hiccups and stuff in the system, it doesn't appear to be today. So that's a good thing. Hope you're doing well. We are. We're putting one foot in front of the other, and so far so good. We're making a little progress. So Ray, thanks for doing it. Thanks for picking us up, and have a great rest of the net. K5 CFY and the Border Breakers, K4 ITQ, over.
Alrighty, Ben. Always a pleasure talking to you, my friend. And you stay safe up there, and come back and see us anytime you can. We always enjoy talking to you. 73 will clear at K4 ITQ. Let's go down to Florida, talk to warm weather Wade, WD8MIU. Fred, you'll be up next. Wade, go ahead.
All right, very good. Well, I got in pretty quick on Echolink, so that worked out good. I texted Nick the first time, and I guess he already saw me in there, but I need to get some of your guys' phone numbers so I can text ahead in case I have trouble getting in. There's times you do when you're on Echolink, but today went pretty well there, as you heard me right off the bat, so... yeah, we had a lot of rain and thunderstorms yesterday, and a couple tornadoes hit down. One on the east coast around Fort Lauderdale, and one in St. Petersburg, about 12 to 15 miles south of me. No damage here in my neighborhood, but kind of scary, and of course there's no basements. Told my wife last night, I said, well, if we got a hurricane, I guess we go get in the shower, don't we? It's the inner part of the house, if you will. Any rate, let me think. Nothing else, Ray. Guess say hi to Fred coming up next. Haven't talked to him for quite a while. I should get up in the morning sometime and get on the barometer net and I could talk to him, but retired and alarm goes off and you say, 7 o'clock. I don't want to get up yet. Next thing you know, it's 8:30. So, all right. Well, I'll turn it back over to you. Thanks for doing the net, and all you NetLoggers and net control operators. The net wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys running it. So, I know it takes us to check in, but it's nice to have something to look forward to once in a while and get on the air. So, I guess I'm somewhat on the air through Echolink. Some people would argue with that. Anyway, I'll send it back over to you and let you continue on. I'll get my nodes hooked back up, but that'll be through the internet also. So, all right, back to you. WD8MIU. Have a great day and Happy New Year, everybody.
Righty, Wade. We don't care how you do it, as long as you get in there and talk to us. We definitely appreciate it. Loved hearing from you. And we'll say 73 there to you. Well, clear with Mr. Wade there, Whiskey Delta 8, Mike, India uniform. Let's go talk to my good friend Fred, who makes my day a couple of days, mornings every week, and get to talk to him. Whiskey Alpha 8, Kilo Oscar Charlie. And good afternoon, Fred. Thanks for joining us. Go ahead.
Ray, thank you so much for taking my check-in. I will echo what Wade said. I'm coming through Echolink because there's no power in the house here. I got home from my little part-time adventure, and bang, there's no power. So a little bit of down brush and stuff around this area. I was up in Cleveland earlier this morning, much more downed limbs, and I don't know what kind of flooding there is. I think there was some to be expected, and I see that the water is receded back in our backyard here, but weird weather, to say the least. And I remember leaving Cleveland, 2004, going down to southwest Florida, Naples, Bonita Springs. I didn't like that at all, but I remember living in an RV park the first couple months I was down there. And the guy said, well, Hurricane Charlie's coming. It's going to be bad, real bad. And I said, what? Get out of here. What's a little bit of wind and rain? We'll be fine. They looked at me and they said, you can tell you're a northerner because this place is going to be flooded 5, 6, 7 feet deep in water. The Gulf's awfully shallow. You have that wind rolling across the Gulf. This place, 5, 6 miles down Davis Boulevard, is going to be flooded like you couldn't believe. The Gators will be happy. You probably won't. So I buttoned up the RV and got the heck out of there for a couple days. I feel bad for the people down in the southeast that are having issues and all this bad weather. I think Rod and Wendy are in Jacksonville, and it may be just a tad better up there. But anyway, hopefully your weather's not miserable. Again, thanks very much for taking my check-in. Great to talk to Dustin and Nick the first hour, you the second hour. Wish I could do it more days through the week. But as you said, enjoy communicating with you on the barometer net in the mornings. You make my day, you and Fred, after you're done with your walks, if you get out on one. Take good care of yourself, Ray. 7-3 to you and everyone else in here on the net. We will look forward to talking to you soon. I'll echo Wade again to say Happy New Year to everyone, although I think it's the second week of the year. K5, CFY in the group, WA8KOC.
Fred, again, thanks for checking in at the second hour here, and we'll look forward to talking to you on the barometer net. That makes my day. So 73, Fred, we'll clear with WA8KOC. Let's go to Mr. Phil there, K8PMI, and Bill, you'll be up next. Kilo 8, Papa, Mike, India. Go ahead. Good to hear you, Phil.
K5 CFY, this is K8PMI. Good to hear you out there, Ray. Always excited to talk to you in the morning when I get a hold of you, and just want to give you the pleasure of me checking into one of your nets. So I'm glad, and it's a lot of fun. I will talk to you later. This is K8CMI.
Phil, yeah, like I said, the barometer net definitely gets my day started off right. I look forward to every morning on the walk to talk and listen to everybody up there. So, Phil, have a great afternoon. Thanks for checking in with me. 73 to you, my friend. Take care. Well, clear with Kilo 8, Papa Mike, India. Let's go talk to Bill, N8, Juliet Echo Tango, and Mark, you'll be up next, middle Mark. N8, JET, your turn. Go ahead.
K5 CFY and the group. This is N8JET. Well, thanks, Ray, for calling on me, and thanks for all the hard work you do as net control and keeping the nets going. It's really great. I just got back from walking the dog again. Unfortunately, he's on a medication that makes him drink lots and lots of water, which dictates the frequent outdoor forays. And as you heard last hour, I can confirm it's definitely very windy out there. The local airport's saying it's gusting to 32 knots. I don't think we're quite there yet, but probably to 25 or so. And I was having some very light snow falling while I was out walking. It's not sticking because it's 37 degrees or something right now. And not to upset Mark down there, but gas up here in Avon at the place I get my fuel is $2.21 a gallon. Across town, 3.5 miles away, it's $2.18 a gallon. Both of those are at the big box stores, so forth. And Ray, again, thank you for reminding me that I ought to probably drag my generator out and make sure it's ready to run and for this cold snap that the weather people have forecast. So that's about it, all that's going on here. I'll pass it back to you and say 73s all around. K5CFY, this is N8JET.
W8W.
Bill, thanks for checking in. Have a great afternoon. 73. We'll clear with N8JET. Let's go to Mark. Kilo Golf 4, Sierra, Charlie, Kilo. Mark, welcome back, and hope you're having a good afternoon. Go ahead.
Well, hello, Ray, and everybody on the net. Talking to you, it's a great afternoon. Thank you for running the net. Not a whole lot here, but I was just wondering about tonight's Beacon Net. Are we going to be linking up across the pond again? That's about the only thing I'm scratching my head about. And you and Fred stay warm over there and keep us abreast of how cold it gets. KG4SDK, back to net.
All righty, Mark. Well, I'm not sure, but I see Dave is on the lurker list, so maybe he'll jump in there and let us know if they're going to link the Freedom Net up with us tonight. And Mr. Nick already says yes, so there you go. That'll be neat. That's always a lot of fun talking to the folks across the pond there. Mark, 73 to you, my friend. Good to hear you in there, and stay safe. Have a great afternoon. We'll clear with Kilo Golf 4, Sierra, Charlie, Kilo. This is Ray, K5CFY, with the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. We're at the bottom of the list looking for additional check-ins, so if you'd like to check into the net, come with your call sign and name, please.
8 American
Motors,
experimental deck
QB, Mark.
Beautiful downtown Firestone Park.
Cuba, Echo, KD, Uniform, India, Bravo, KDUID, John in Ohio with a recheck. Whiskey Echo 8, Whiskey India Zulu, Bob in Norton.
KE8, TQR, Keith in Uniontown, Ohio, recheck.
Kia after 8, Sarah Foxtrot, sir. Mark in Watford, Ohio. Recheck.
come back and give me your call sign again.
November 5, X-ray, Charlie X-ray. Hello, Ray, this is Woody in Florida.
Woody, November 5, Charlie, I didn't get all your call sign there, Woody.
Well, you got the first part right. November 5, X-ray, Charlie, X-ray. And 5XCX there, everybody.
Got you in there. All right, and I missed a couple on that round. I did get Mark in there, KC8 Fox Queen Victor. I got Butch, KC5 JVT, and Bob, I got you in there, but I didn't get your call sign. And Thomas, we got you in there, and KE8SFS was in there, and then KX5CX, we got you in there, our N5XRX was in there. All right, let's go up to Mark, KC8 Fox Queen Victor.
Oh, good afternoon, Ray. Yeah, I slept in today. I got 3 hours sleep. I was tinkering around with looking down around Lutheran Hospital, and there's a lot of building going on in Ohio City on the west banks of the Auger River. So that's where Lutheran Hospital is at, and that's where I'm at with my mom. So the first time I've come down drove down and got off and drove through Cleveland. I've been on the freeway come out from Sandusky into 490 to 77. But I never come into the city. I've always been on the freeway, but I had to get off and go to the hospital today. So that's where we're at. Everything's going good. I want to stop in and say hello. And it seems like there's a good net going here. So, I don't feel that I'm going to be tired. But I'll go home tonight. I'll probably fall asleep. I hope I stay up and long enough to get the beacon net in. And there's a couple other nets I got to get in, too. Wednesday night, a busy night for net. I got the Worcester group. I got a group up in Cleveland, the Collier County Cars group. We have the beacon net at 10. And there's a group I get on with Zoom sometimes, if I remember. So, we'll send it back to net. But everything's going good. So, KCFQE.
All right, Mark. Appreciate you checking in there with us, and have a good afternoon. 73. We'll clear with KC8 Fox Queen Victor. We got Butch up next, KC5 Juliet Victor Tango, and Whiskey Echo 8 Whiskey India Zulu will be up next there. So, Mr. Butch, your turn. Go ahead.
Yes, sir, Ray. It's all quiet down here on the southern front. Not anything going on except almost 70 degrees down here. Don't like much. It will be 70 tomorrow when that cold weather gets here. Whew. I'm dreading that. I ain't looking forward to that at all because I'm not a cold weather person. But I've been getting some pecans ready to mail to Pennsylvania. So I guess outside, I know I've done more than that, but anyway, with that, I'm going to just turn it back over to net control. Thank you, Ray. It's the KC5JVT clear.
Ready, Butch. Appreciate you checking in there from Ardmore there. You have a great afternoon. Enjoy the warm weather. I think it's going to change. So, anyway, all right, we'll clear there with Butch. KC5JVT. Let's go to Bob, WE8WIZ. Welcome to the net. Go ahead. Whiskey Echo 8, Whiskey India Zulu. Go right ahead, Bob. I didn't hear him in there. I'll circle back and see if I can pick him up here in a little bit. Let's go over to talk to Dick there. Kilo 8, Alpha, Mike, X-Ray. Go right ahead, Dick.
Hello, Ray, and all the check-ins and scanners, everybody listening to the net, and I got, let me see, Fred said he got home and didn't have power, and I got to tell him he's got to quit spending all that money on radio gear and pay the electric bill. So that would take care of that. And yeah, you know what? I wanted to say hi to the K8s that have checked in here and let them know that we have a special group in the barometer net of the K8s. And that's the only thing that will keep us special in the group, I think. So, with that, just want to say hi to Ray, doing a good job, and wanted to take this opportunity to check in. So, back to net. This is Kilowatt 8 American Motors Experimental, living the dream in beautiful downtown Firestone Park.
Howdy, Dick. It's always good to hear you. I definitely enjoy listening to you and the old buzzard early in the morning on the barometer net, hearing you guys in the barnyard there. I definitely enjoy that. So, Dick, take care. Thanks for checking in on my net here, and 73 to you. We'll look forward to hearing you early in the morning. All right, well, clear with Kilo 8, American Motors Experimental. Let's go talk to Tom, KA8MNT. Tom, are you still there? Go ahead. Not sure if that's Tom. I heard somebody key up. Kilo Alpha 8, Mike, November Tango. Go talk to South Mark there then. KE8, Sierra, Foxtrot, Sierra. Mark, good to hear you in there. Well, you didn't clean them all out on the chess game, but you got tonight, so make up for it. So, Mark, come on in here.
Yep, I know. I won one game. I lost one game, excuse me. I lost one game today, but I saw the other games that they were playing and that. And tonight there are a group of us going to meet at the Y and that. We're going to play. So I'm going to be playing. The game I lost, I gave him a hard time, believe me. He lost a lot of pieces trying to get me. He played at the corner, on the corner of the board. He played, he he had a queen and some pawns and the king. He took a lot of loss to get me, you know, and but out of that, doing okay. I just checking in your hour, Ray, to say hello and everything. And we got 34 degrees here in Wild Dirt, Ohio, and we got a wind advisory until 4 p.m. I don't know, they're talking about gust wind or what, I don't know. But we do got 19 mile per hour west wind. And gas price at $2.88, $2.89. It went up yesterday here. It was $2.74 to $2.79. But it went up to $2.88, $2.89. So, you know, how I don't know what the is a barrel on ore, but it must be, you know. With that, I'll give it back to you, Ray. You had a good day. Good to hear you. I'll hear you tomorrow on the Piranha. You take care, okay? Kia F.A. Sir Pato, Sir. Martin Wadsworth, Ohio.
Well, good luck on the chess game tonight, and have fun. 73 will clear us. Kilo Echo 8 Sierra Foxtrot Sierra. Let's go to Florida and talk to Woody. November 5 X-Ray Charlie X-Ray. And Keith, you'll be up after Woody there. N5 XCX. Woody, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, slide down. Cancel a quick pull. Well, good afternoon. For once, I tell you, Guyad in Ardmore, Oklahoma, has a better weather than me. That's unusual. It's 61 degrees, about 62 down here in Florida. We're right above Orlando. And beautiful sunshine day after the rain and wind and stuff we had yesterday. So, real nice out here. Could be clouding up once again next day too. It's nice to see the sunshine today. It's the first time in about 3 or 4 days. Well, Ray, you have a good evening, and it's a pleasure talking to you from Central Florida. Have a good one. Bye now. Like that.
Hey, Woody. Well, good to hear you in there, and there was a lot of stuff going on in Florida yesterday, so I'm glad you're up and still going and everything. Well, we'll say 73 there. Come back anytime you can. Enjoy talking to you. We're clear with November 5 X-Ray Charlie X-Ray. Keith, we got you up next, and we'll go up to the Whiz after Keith there. Kilo Echo 8, Tango Quebec Romeo. Go right ahead. Welcome back.
K5CFY, KE8TQR, Keith in Uniontown, Ohio. Good afternoon, Ray. Thanks for throwing me on the list there. I do enjoy getting on the more popular nets and fighting my way through collisions, but every now and then it's nice to have someone just throw you on the list when they know you're there. But that's why we do radio. Yes, sir. That's one of the good times there. That's the way I enjoy it anyway. Anyway, I'll quit rambling. And just wanted to say hi to you, Ray, on your hour. The 2 hours on Wednesday for this net is wonderful. Wish we could have it more during the week, but I'll take what we can get. And just want to say, with all this weather coming in, that if you're going out there on the highways and byways, please give yourself a little more extra time due to the weather and who knows what else. And let's remember those who are less mobile than we are, or those who may not be mobile at all. Keep a check on them in this kind of weather. So anyway, great net there, Ray, and we'll send it back to you at Net Control. This is KE8TQR saying 73, and God bless.
Advice there, Keith, and same to you there. Take care, and thanks for joining me on my hour here. I appreciate it. All right, we're going to clear with Kilo Echo 8 Tango Quebec Romeo. Let's go up to WE8 WIZ. The Wiz, are you out there, Bob? Go ahead. And Greg, you'll be up next. Bob, go ahead. Maybe Bob was in and out. Anyway, let's go see. We got Greg up, Alpha India 5 Hotel Victor, and Scott, you'll be up next, KE8VOX. Mr. Greg, go right ahead.
W8W.
This is Alpha India 5 Hotel Victor, Greg in Broken Arrow. Doing pretty good this afternoon, Ray. How about yourself? How are you and Karen and Fred doing?
Fred is curled up on the couch there taking a nap, and we're all doing fine, though. It was a little chilly this morning on the walk, but we made it, had fun.
Well, glad to hear that. So yesterday was a good day. It was the first day I've had since I retired that I wasn't fighting with somebody to get them to approve my Social Security or get my phone converted over or deal with the financial people. So, yeah, that was actually a really good day. So just got back from getting the oil changed in Judy's car there. So I do want to see if I can proxy her in. Kilo India 5, Victor Victor Echo. And I guess you saw the note about that Jeff posted about they're going to postpone the Rogers County Wireless Association meeting that was on Saturday till field day.
I suspected that, either that or a Zoom meeting, but I don't. I guess they decided just to cancel it. So that's I guess that's okay.
Well, it's half as bad as they say it's going to be. It's probably the best decision to make there. So just kind of glad that he communicated it. I did go ahead and take his email, and I posted the information out on the Rogers County Wireless Association Facebook page. Don't have access to the web page to plug it out there, so hopefully somebody can get that updated.
I looked early this morning and didn't see anything, so anyway, I'll announce it again before the net's over with, and hopefully everybody will get the message out there. It won't show up out there at the airport where it'll be freezing cold.
Yeah, hopefully so. And like I said, if you could please proxy in Judy. She's still gone to the store out doing some craft shopping, I think. Kilo India 5, Victor Victor Echo. I'd appreciate it. With that, Ray, I'll say 73 to you. Blessings to you, Karen and Fred. Hope your week continues in a positive note. And say blessings to you and blessings to everybody out there listening on the net. This is Alpha India 5, Hotel Victor. I'll be clear on your final.
Alrighty, we got Miss Judy in there, and you guys have a great afternoon, and enjoy the weather today and tomorrow, and be ready for the cold. Thank you, Greg. 73, my friend, you take care. We'll clear with Alpha India 5 Hotel Victor. Let's get a recheck from Scott up in Ohio. Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray. Scott, welcome back. Go ahead.
KE8 VOX. I just wanted to jump in and say good afternoon to you. That's about all I had. I just got done getting everything ready to make some bean soup for our cold temperatures that we got here now. So that's about it. I missed Fred's and Ray's story this morning there in the early pre-net, and kind of enjoy hearing about Fred and his adventures in the morning. So, all right, that's all I got. Just wanted to get in here and say hello to you. This is KE8 VOX, and I'm sending it back to you. 73. Have a great day.
Scott, same to you there, and I definitely enjoy the barometer net, that's for sure. Have a good one there, Scott. Stay safe. We'll clear Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray. We're at the bottom of the list. This is Ray, K5CFY, with the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. We're ready to take some check-ins. If you'd like to join us, come with your call sign and name.
NT8D, November Tango 8 Delta, Dave in Copley, Ohio.
Kilo Foxtrot 5, Alpha Delta Echo, along with KG5 SYC, Sandy and Nick, down here in Ohio. Afternoon. Back to you.
KD8 UOL, Rob
KI5TAQ. Bravo 8 Mike Oscar.
On the way to the playground. Mobile. KD8 UOL, Rob Talmadge.
75 Uniform Whiskey Charlie Denning in Chester, Oklahoma.
Kilo Delta 5, Alpha Foxtrot Sierra, with the recheck. Kilo Echo 8, Bravo, KE8,
Kilo Echo 5, Whiskey Yankee, Purple, Texas.
UID, John in Ohio, with a recheck.
KD8 UOL, Rob Talmadge.
K5CFY, this is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG, Nick in Orville, Ohio. This is Kilo India 5 Oscar Echo Bravo James Enid in and out, and I know somebody doubled on.
In there, James. All right, let's hold it up right there. If you didn't get in, we'll be running another round, so we'll get you in sooner or later there. So, all right, we have Nick, KF5 Alpha Delta Echo. Nick, welcome to the net there. So, how's everything going?
Afternoon, Ray. Yeah, we went ahead and turned on the Echolink on my phone to go ahead and copy the rest of the net over here because it was a little bit more reliable, or being a little bit more reliable than the Bofang. So that's what we did, and we've been listening to the traffic and just waiting patiently for that to happen. Unfortunately, just as we made the call, the 1-year-old went ahead and woke up. And so Sandy's going ahead and ran upstairs to tend to him and probably bring him back down here in a bit. And but that's where she's at. And I'm just chilling out like an old retired guy should do, and just enjoying life as it should be. So it's all good, and I hope everything's going well for you guys. I'd like to say I'm enjoying this weather, but I don't know. You know, it is Ohio, and it is blustery out here today. Not too much rain. Had a little bit of rain earlier today and a little bit of snow flurries this afternoon, or this mid-morning. So it's definitely different than from being up there or down there in San Antonio, Texas, or Cibolo, where we're from. And so with that, I guess I'll go ahead and turn it back to you guys. It's been good, and we're enjoying ourselves. KF5AD, back to Ray.
Nick, well, good to hear you. Yeah, I heard you made it up there visiting Ohio there. Sounds like It's a little wintry up there, but anyway, you were up there last winter too, so I remember you first started hearing you guys on the barometer net. But anyway, good to hear you, Nick. 73 there to you. We'll clear with KF5 Alpha Delta Echo. And let's go to his better half there, Kilo Golf 5 Sierra Yankee Charlie. Miss Sandy, welcome to the net. Go ahead.
Ray, we'll go ahead and say that in here she is, KF5. Go ahead.
This is KG5SYC, and hello, Ray. I'm going to do a transfer of baby to the OPA, and that way I can talk to you. We tag team here, but hey, we're enjoying our stay here in the Ohio area, and pretty breezy outside, and I guess it's going to get down into the teens later on within the week, few days, and it shows that Cibolo is going to see freezing in another day or two, so that'll be different for them. And so there you go. Not much else to report other than it's cold down here. This is KG5SYC.
W8.
Well, it's good to hear you in there, and hope it doesn't get too cold there. And it's we're going to get down to single digits here over the weekend. I'm not looking forward to that at all, but and a chance of some snow or freezing rain or something. But I can do without that as well. 73, you guys take care. Stay safe. We'll clear with Kilo Golf 5 Sierra Yankee Charlie. And let's go to Mr. Tim. And Tim, I apologize. You are mobile, and I plumb let it slip. So KF5TAQ. Tim, go ahead.
Golf 4 Charlie Mike Lima G4CML on frequency.
Station, hang in there. We're running that. We got about 3 people ahead of you. We'll come back to you there in just a second. So hang in there. Mr. Tim, KI5TAQ, go ahead. Hope I didn't wait too late and miss Tim. Taco Tim, are you out there? KI5TAQ. I must have missed Tim. All right, let's go talk to Denny, KI5, Uniform Whiskey Charlie.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's kind of chilly down here in the cellar. I got the heater going. It's raised 10 degrees since I come down here and started the net. So I'm getting warm. My backside, anyway. Anyway, have a good day and enjoy your day on 10 meter. It's going like crazy on there. We'll talk to you all later. KI5 UWC, back to net.
Alrighty, Denny. Well, thanks for checking in there with us, and have a good one there. We'll clear with KI5 UWC. Let's go talk to Grant, Kilo Delta 5 Alpha Foxtrot Sierra with a retrack.
K5CF1 on the net, KD5AFS. Good afternoon, Ray, and howdy everybody else. I just want to check in with you, Ray, and say hi. Not a lot going on here. I think just about as ready as I can be for the big winter blast that's coming. Probably tomorrow. I got to go pick up a Sam's order in the morning, and then probably tomorrow I'll be sure all the vehicles are full. And I'll get the generator out and run it for 20 or 30 minutes just in case, because I hadn't ran it. I think the last time I ran it was August when the storms came in, and so probably wouldn't hurt to give it a test run. So that's what's going on out here, Ray. I don't really have much of anything. I'm just sitting around listening to the net. So I will send it back to you, sir. KD5AFS.
Alrighty. Sounds like you're getting all ready for it. So anyway, take care there. We'll clear with KD5 AFS. Let's go to Kilo Echo 8 Uniform India Bravo. John, good to hear you in there.
K5CFY from K8 UIB. Good afternoon, Ray, and everybody out there on the net. Just want to chime in on your hour and say hello and give you one for the numbers. And with that, I'm going to head back to work for Stack these nickels. This is K8 UIB. I'm going to hand this back over to that 7-3, y'all.
Alrighty. Good to hear you in there, John. Thanks for the recheck. We appreciate it. We'll clear with Kilo Echo 8, Uniform India Bravo. Let's go to Enid, Oklahoma, talk to James, KI5OEB. Dave, you'll be up next, NT8D.
This is Kilo India 5, Oscar Echo Bravo. I'd like to thank you for running the net today. And I was an in and out check, but I'll go ahead and say hi because I hadn't made it home quite yet. You guys have a good one. Kilo India 5, Oscar Echo Bravo, clear, back to the net.
James, will you take care there? 73 to you. We'll clear with Kilo India 5, Oscar Echo Bravo. NT8D, Mr. Dave, good to hear you in there. How's everything going this afternoon?
Good afternoon there, Ray. Nice to talk to you. Thanks for picking me up. Thank you, Nick, for blue screening me in. Afternoon's been going okay. Weather's been just nicely nasty. People to the east of us have it much worse than us, and while it's cold and wet and miserable, and the cat goes out for 2 minutes and comes back in, and goes out 10 minutes later and comes back in and gets really mad. I'm just going to say it's nicely nasty outside. I didn't have any clients today, which is great because I'm trying to learn how to become my own bookkeeper and accountant, watching tons and tons of YouTube videos and such like that. The United States of America has recognized me as an LLC and as an S Corp. So now I am a corporate person as well as a real person. I kind of feel like I've got a split identity here, or I forget what that is. Is that kind of psychosis? I'm thinking maybe if I play my cards right, I can marry myself and get a tax deduction on my personal income taxes for being married head of household. I don't know, but anyways, oh boy, going through all this stuff is just it's amazing. It really is. I have to say I'm gobsmacked there, Ray. But thanks for picking up the call. Thanks for being regular on the Barometer Net. Since I had the opportunity, I wanted to just check in and say hello. Wish you the very best out there in Tulsa. K5 CFY NT8D. Back to you, my friend.
Alrighty, Dave. Always a pleasure to talk to you, and it's always, like I said, the Barometer is one of my favorite nets. Gets me started off. I definitely enjoy it. Dave, 73 there to you, my friend. Stay safe. We'll clear with NT8D. This is Ray, K5CFY. There was another station that was in there. Not real. I think I heard a golf and a Charlie and a Mike, but I'm not sure. That station that tried to check in a while ago. Come on back in here.
This is KE5 NWI, Kilo Echo 5, November Whiskey Yankee, in Kerrville, Texas. I tried to call in, but I think I doubled with somebody. How are you, Ray?
Good. Give me your call sign again. All I got was Whiskey Yankee.
Kilo Echo 5 November Whiskey Yankee.
All right, Richard, we got you in there. This is your first time checking into the Boredom Breaker net?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I've seen it, and I often told myself that I was going to check that out. And I just wanted to come on and see who's on it and who's talking about what. And we are in Kerrville, Texas, and that's about 60 miles north and west of San Antonio. It's a nice little town. It's in the wine country. It's called the Hill Country in Texas. But in any case, we play airplane from time to time. And I saw the descriptor on the net, and I thought, well, maybe we run into some aviation folks. So that's what we are doing. KE5 NWI.
KE5 NWI, K5 CFY. Well, this is the Boredom Breaker net. We're here every single day from noon Central Time for a couple of hours. We change NetLogger at the top of the hour. It was started back in 2020 as a health and welfare because of the COVID thing, and it's just grown and grown. We've added Echolink and Allstar Node, and so we've had quite a few check-ins, all 50 states, and I think 50-some-odd countries that have checked in. So I want to welcome you back. Anytime you have the opportunity, come in and join us.
I appreciate that, and I usually check in to the 9 a.m. talknet in San Francisco, and I've been doing that since probably 2008. So there's a lot of that net started about 35 years ago, and it's no particular club or group and no prearranged topic or anything. People just get on and talk about what they want to talk about, and it's very interesting. Like some of the people that are on that net are pretty interesting folks, like PhDs in accounting. Let me let it drop. And we're getting all ready for the snow to come in, and ice and whatever else are predicting. Certainly very low temperatures. But I got all my chores done. My car's full, and the faucet covers are on, and we're at the grocery store right now, and Mom's inside getting all the stuff she might need. We don't generally lose power because we're on the same grid as two of the hospitals. And so even when it's down around 5 degrees and stuff's happening, we seem to be able to keep our power on. But it's going to get cold. It's going to get real cold. So we're buttoning up the airplanes this afternoon and sticking them in the hangar, and we'll be ready to rock and roll whenever it thaws out. KE5 NWI.
CFY. Before you go there, we use NetLogger, and it has a preferred name. We have you as Richard. Do you go by Richard, or do you go by, what is your preferred name?
My name is Richard. My friends call me Dick, and just you can call me anything, just not late for dinner. KE5 NWI.
Yeah. Well, thanks for checking in. Come back anytime you have the opportunity. We enjoy talking to you. 73 there. Stay safe. Stay warm. Well, clear Kilo Echo 5 November Whiskey Yankee. I'm going to try one more time for that England station. I think it was, I had part of it, and I think Grant gave me a little more. But anyway, let's go for Golf 4, Charlie, Mike, Kilo. Are you out there? Alrighty, I guess we messed that one there. I'm going to call for Mr. Nick there, KD8SLG.
K5CFY, this is KD8SLG. Thank you very much, Ray. You were doubling with somebody. We'll give him a chance in a second. Just wanted to jump in and throw out my plug for the Beacon Net tonight. It's 10 o'clock Eastern. 9 o'clock Tulsa time. Early check-in, start a half hour early. It's on Allstar Node 48496, Echolink, W8WKY-R. And if you can get here, you can get there. We do link up with the Boredom Breaker Hub and the Extended Freedom Network on Wednesday nights. So stop by and join us. We have a good time. It's KD8SLG, back to net control. Thanks, Ray.
Alrighty, Nick, well, thanks for throwing that plug in there, and I doubled with somebody before I got Nick in there, so that is the station I doubled with. Come on back, give me your call sign.
November 5, Charlie Echo Lima, Curtis and Owasso, account only. Thanks, Ray.
HNK, mobile in and out.
This is Charlie 8, Mike Romeo Charlie. The name is Bob in Oakwood Village, Ohio, which is about 25 to 30 miles southeast of Cleveland, Ohio. I'm going to be in and out.
A little static in there with you. Give me your call sign again. I got Kilo Charlie 8, and then I'm not sure about the last of it.
I say again, it is Kilo, Charlie, 8, Mike, Romeo, Charlie. The name is Bob. I live in Oakwood Village, Ohio, which is 25 miles southeast of downtown Cleveland, Ohio. I am in and out.
We got you in there. You got a little static in there with you, but we got every bit of that, so appreciate you checking in there. Kilo Charlie 8, Mike, Romeo, Charlie. 73, my friend, take care. Anybody else like to check into the net?
Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Kilo Oscar, K8QKO, Nick and Akron.
Alpha Bravo 8, Mike Oscar. Let's try it again. KE8, HNK mobile in and out.
Kilo Delta 8.
The double there. I got Andy in there, AB8MO. Who was the other station?
Kilo Delta 8, Uniform Oscar Lima, Robin Telnich.
Kilo Charlie 3, Mike Whiskey Kilo. Preamp WK, Bruce, Wilson, North Carolina. Recheck in and out.
Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Kilo Oscar, K8QKO, Nick in Akron, Ohio.
Kilo Delta 8, Uniform Oscar Lima, Rob in Talmadge, Ohio.
Give me your call sign again.
Kilo Delta 8, Uniform Oscar Lima, Rob in Talmadge, Ohio.
Got you in there, Rob. All right, anybody else?
N5CEL, November 5, Charlie Echo Lima, Curtis and Owasso.
Get in there, Curtis. Maybe you didn't hear me, but I announced you a while ago. You were one of the first ones I got in there, but we got you in there.
Apparently I missed it. Thank you.
the top of the list there and get Mr. Andy, I think it is. Well, I got KC8MRC. Bob, go right ahead. Already got Bob. Andy, AV8MO. Go ahead, Bob.
All right, George, K5CFY in the Boredom Breaker net. This is AB8MO. Okay, yeah, Bob was in and out. He was checking in through 147015 up here in Newberry. Yeah, it's windy. It gets a little crackly when we got the high winds. So definitely the wind's gusting. It's not as bad as it was yesterday. But had an Elber in there, K8HNK Mobile, who was... I heard him at least twice, so I don't know if I got him on the list or not, but he was definitely trying. So I'll keep it brief, and it's got to be better weather down there than it is here. Although I guess it's supposed to be cold everywhere next week. And I just got a question for Sandy and Nick. Why in the world would you come up to Ohio in January when you could stay down there in nice warm Texas? I don't know. Back to you there, Ray. Catch y'all tonight on the Beacon Net. K5CFY, this is AB8MO.
Before you go, give me that call sign that you heard that maybe I didn't see if I got it in there. Give me that call sign again.
Yeah, it was Kilo Echo 8 Hotel November Kilo KE8HNK Elmer, and he was mobile. This is AB8MO.
Get him, and I'll put him in there, and he's mobile. I'll go ahead and get him. Kilo Echo 8 Hotel November Kilo. Go ahead. Kilo Echo 8 Hotel November Kilo. Are you out there, Elmer?
K8QKO. I believe he said he was in and out as well.
Yeah, 78Y Mobile.
In there, hang on just a second. Well, you're mobile. Go ahead, Jim.
Yes, checking in. I'm not in and out. I figured you'd like somebody to actually say something. Can I say something political? I didn't get that. I guess that means no.
I just said try to be nice about it.
Out of interference. Let me get at my house. KI7AY, give me a couple guys ahead of me and then I'll come back in.
All right, be careful. All right, let's see. Let's get, I think Robert, Kilo Delta 8 Uniform Oscar Lima. I'm not sure about that call sign.
This is Rob in Timmins, Ohio, Kilo Delta 8 Uniform Oscar Lima. Just watching the wind here.
Bruce, Kilo Charlie 3, Mike Whiskey, Kilo. Bruce, go ahead.
Got it hanging up in a tree, and I'm seeing branches falling down, so I'm thinking I may need to go retrieve that for the night.
It got dropped. Mr. Nick, Kilo Echo 8, Quebec, Kilo Oscar. Are you there?
K5 CFY K8QKO. Yes, sir, I'm here. Can you hear me? Are you picking me up? Because I am hearing you.
Good copy on you there, Mr. Nick at night. Go right ahead.
All right, thank you, sir. Sounds like you've got a little bit of collisions and traffic going on here, but yeah, just out and about. I'm mobile, but I'm not in a huge hurry, so yeah, I took my mom. She had to pick up her boyfriend at the hospital today, so I did that earlier. Checked in with Dustin. He came back to me, I think, for something while I was chatting with my passengers, and I missed it. But yeah, back out on the road again, and going to pick my son up from school. About to get in the carpool lane and wait for some period of time until I get up there and I get him, and he's going to his first ski club tonight. Ski club starts up, so taking him out for that, and that's really all I've going on. All I've got going on anyway. So with that, I'll pass it back to you, Ray. This is K8QKO.
This is KD8UOL trying again.
Well, I got you in for you. I guess you didn't hear me, but go ahead.
This is KD8UOL, Rob Talmadge. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I hollered for you a while ago, but right after Andy, but I guess you didn't hear me, but I can hear you fine. Go ahead.
This is KD8UOL, Rob Talmadge. I was just saying I'm watching the wind here. I just built my first little wired dipole for a new 10-meter radio I've got, and I see branches falling everywhere, so I'm thinking I need to go in and take that down for the night.
A good idea, unless you got it up pretty good, because I think the wind is definitely going to be around for 2 or 3 days, and so might not be a bad idea. But anyway, you're sounding good there from Tallmadge, Ohio. There, I've heard you on the radio before. Go ahead.
Well, that was really all I had. I'll send it back to Ned, and thank you very much.
I'm going to clear with Kilo Delta 8, Uniform Lima. 73, my friend, take care. Let's go back to Jim there, KI7AY.
Okay, Ray, that would be me. KI7AY might be in range here now. How do you copy, old man?
Yes, you are loud there, Jim. Go ahead.
It's the ARRL, for those of you that are members, is getting ready to vote on a bylaw change. It's 46. I encourage everybody to get online and look at that bylaw. I think it's a bad thing, and no matter what you think, if you think it's a bad thing, I would encourage people to write your directors, write every director, write an email to all the vice directors, and the president, and the vice president, and the other vice president. I don't know why they have 2 of them, but I guess one of them has to take time off or whatever. But that's directors, not section managers, directors. I am adamant about this. If you're not sure what to write, or you ARRL.net, and I'd be happy to send you some short literature, and I'll even send you a copy of the email that I sent. I talked to the Oklahoma section director, John Stratton, I believe his last name is, yesterday for about an hour about this, and he doesn't like it either. But we need to go after these directors so this doesn't pass. Unless you want it to pass, that's fine. But you're welcome to send me an email, and I'll regurgitate everything I know. And you're welcome to not send me an email too. KI7AY@ARRL.net, and I'll be checking my email for the next couple of days. But I won't be able to check it after Friday noon because I'm going on a cruise.
I think Fred up in Kansas had mentioned that on one of the other nets. So, yeah, we'll see if we can do that, Jim. And, boy, enjoy your cruise there and stay safe.
Well, this will be fun. I was in the Navy for 22 years. I had 16 years of sea duty, and the last time I've been on the ocean was about 1988, and I really miss it, and I can't wait. My daughter works for Royal Caribbean, and she got us a free cruise on the Icon of the Sea's first actual cruise. It's employees and guests only, so it ought to be fun. I'm gonna take a lot of pictures. But please, if you want to, a lot of guys don't want to do this. They don't know what to say, and if you'd like to copy what I wrote, that you can doctor it up any way you want. I'll send it to you. Just send me an email at ki7ay@arl.net. 2 R's, sorry. And it doesn't cost you nothing. They're not going to come after you. They won't kick you out of the ARL. Nothing like that will happen. You won't get in trouble. Believe me, I've done this before with actual Senate bills in Oregon. I was one of the guys that really pushed against that cell phone bill back in 2008. I'm not particularly fond of doing this, but this is important, guys. So anyway, Ray, just pass the word around. If 2 or 3 guys will get this email to me, and I'll send a copy back. If you'll send them to several of your friends, and they will write all of these directors. You could write a big group email. Just don't put it in the to part of your email. Put it in the Bravo Charlie BCC. Put all of the addresses in there. But I'll supply you, if you want it, with a text file that has the names of the directors and the vice directors, all their emails, and which areas they serve. But I'm serious about this. I really want to help. I really want to stir people up. If you like it, tell them you like it. I don't like it. You got to read it. KI7AY. I'm off the soapbox for now, Ray. Thank you for letting me get in here. I appreciate it. 73 and 73 to everybody.
Jim, we'll appreciate that, and enjoy your cruise here, and we'll look forward to talking to you when you get back. All right, it's 18 minutes after. I'm going to say last call for check-in.
Alpha Delta 8 India Oscar Mark in Wellington.
And I'd like to thank everybody that took time to check into the net today. Thank the SARA Club for linking us up for a couple of hours there, getting all the folks from Ohio. Man, we got a bunch of them in there today with Dustin and Nick, and then on my hour too. But anyway, everybody stay safe, keep an eye on the weather, and stay warm. This is Ray, K5CFY. This net is secure.
Hey, Ray, I just thought I'd tell you, I'm going to call AT&T and see if my phone will work in the Bahamas. If it does, I might bring my Clear Zero and really give you guys a hard time. But probably not. I'll probably be too busy sitting by the pool looking at everybody and spending money in the casino.
This is K88SLG. Thanks to all who participated in the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. Return the repeater to customary amateur use at 3:20 p.m. That's 2020 UTZ. This net is secure. KD8SLG. I'm clear.
KD8SLG, KE8TQR.
KE8TQR, KD8SLG. What's up, Keith?
Well, good afternoon, Nick. Fine net we had this afternoon, and I'm looking forward to this evening as well. I did have a question maybe you can give me a little info on. That last fellow that was talking about that bylaw change with the ARRL, do you have any idea what he was talking about? Because I'm on the website and I'm not seeing anything.
No, I do not. And I already sent him an email asking for the information, and the ARRL address he gave me kicked it back and said it was undeliverable. So I am exploring other avenues right now to find out what he was talking about.
KD8TNF.
Go ahead, Chris. Thank you.
Are you guys talking about the dust up with the league?
I honestly don't have a clue. This guy was talking about a bylaw change, if that rings a bell.
Yeah. They're trying to, if you lived in a small municipality like I have, they always they declare an emergency and take everything into executive session. And then nobody can put eyes on it. And that's what the league is trying to do. And Fred, the guy who owns and founded QRZ, dropped a bomb on him, an A-bomb. Go to the homepage of QRZ, and you'll see the article there. Fred Lloyd, I forget its call, but it also came out that Fred Lloyd is running for a board seat on the league, so he could have an ulterior motive. If this is what you're talking about, and I'm going to bet it is, because it's got everybody in a tizzy. They were arguing about it yesterday on 7200. KD8TNF.
W8WKY.
Go, Keith.
Well, maybe that's why it's not on ARRL homepage. I'll go over to QRZ and see what I can find. But if you should hear anything back, Nick, I'd appreciate a copy or whatever you find. I'm just interested in what they're doing. So, yeah, I'll let you guys go. This is KE8TQR 73, and I'll be clear on your finals.
Fred spelled the whole thing out in plain language if it is the topic of discussion. KD8TNF. I'm not going to butt in anymore.
Thanks, Chris. KD8TNF, KE8TQR, KD8SLG. I'll let you know, Keith. Talk to you guys later. KD8SLG clear.
you